Alright, spawning here in the bottom right from CTsix, our lover of Thors, BeardPapa.
And in the top left, for Team Unrivaled, our Zerg player, Sangchu. So, Sangchu looked at his profile a little bit. He's Diamond 1, previously multiple-time Masters player. So, I think it's safe to say that he probably has an advantage.
Yeah,
But
that is, he
Beard
was
Papa,
one of the people I expected to be one of the favorites coming in here. He had one of the higher seeds. I think he was like fourth or fifth, maybe. Fourth, yeah. So it was kind of my expectation that he would be closer here, and he did get through Terran Lord, who was the top seed, and he was a Terran. So we'll have to see how Papa can contend with this, with an interesting building placement just from the start. No gas though, so nothing super techy initially, which frightens me. No gas at all for the first part of this game for a Terran player.
yeah, pretty frightening. Especially that wall-off location, too. Whatever he's planning, well, I guess he was definitely planning that Sangchu wouldn't try to rush him or anything like that. So we'll see. Another barracks goes down. Still no gas. Oh no, he's got a gas. Hmm.
Yeah, 3 hatcheries here from Sangchu though, so this, I mean, it's gonna work out pretty well
Yeah,
for Papa. I mean, it's nothing gonna come across the map too quickly. That's a super, super, super quick engineering bay. I guess just for the wall itself, or
possibly.
quick, lots of things. Quick upgrades would not be a terrible idea, especially when your opponent went 3 hatch that quickly. But I don't know. This could just be the way he walls.
Could be. A couple of weird builds you can do with like a quick +1 cyclone marine timing. You know, Hellbat marine timing, but still, I think yeah, it was probably just for the wall and the factories coming down. Nothing too weird out of Sangchu. Like he did say that third hatchery was pretty quick.
Wow, he even pulled out his gas after he got enough for speed. So
Yeah,
he's going full on economy here for the first segment of this game, just pumping out roaches as fast as he possibly can. And I mean, behind this, Papa, well, he's got 2 factories on the way. So, Saints, you better get into gas sometime soon. Depending on what Papa decides to do exactly. But still, like, there's no +1 coming out of the engineering base, so
or
it can't be that powerful, but still.
might be Cyclone Hellbat. Definitely a weird way to get to it, but we'll see what happens here.
I mean, he's
Just don't
completely
know. I
stopped
don't know.
production. Yeah, I don't know what's. That's the thing. We just don't know. I think
The tank.
there's a
Okay.
point where, like, at a certain level, you just can't predict what's
Okay.
going to happen.
So there's the choice.
Oh,
Blue Flame.
okay. So Hellbats are a distinct possibility. Just a lot of queens coming out for Sangchu right now. He did get back into gas in his main. He is making another extractor in his natural, but that's gonna be it. So I mean, queens and then what? Queens and scouting information, please. Basically.
A couple leans did poke at the front here. Obviously can't see much though. Just seeing the barracks probably with no reactor or anything like that on it, or
That is.
no add-ons at all would tip him off. But geez, that's a quick 4th base. It's not even
Yeah.
5 minutes yet.
He's all about the economy, but that's so scary to do when you have no scouting information. Like, he hasn't been able to get an Overlord in because BeardPapa was doing a very good job denying Overlords coming in. There is something rallied in. It's actually, I don't know where it's actually. There it is. It is this Overlord. So Overlord is going to try to get in now, and it's going to see the 2 factories. but that doesn't really say a whole lot. Actually, Papa's like
Look
preparing
how
for it
many
all in.
ways. Yeah, insane. This is crazy. I mean, the amount of bases that Sangchu has got on, the amount of workers that he was allowed to get up to in under 5 minutes, and bases. Jeez, he's just going well uncontested.
He saw those double factories. And he immediately throws down a roach warren. He actually has a fifth hatchery building inside his main base, so all of his extra queens are going to be able to actually have injects in different places, which is going to be kind of ridiculous. He's got a Bailey Nest on the way as well, +1 Carapace and +1 melee attacks on the way for him. No upgrades to speak of from the Terran player, but he is getting double armor right now and a starport, so it looks like he will be going into mech play, which not a surprise, but an interesting way to get there. No third command center just yet, so it could be kind of difficult in the next 5 minutes or so to
Is that
get anything
high-tech
going.
auto tracking?
That is a high sec auto tracking. Sure enough, I'm gonna get some mass ravens. I mean, auto turret's back. Oh, there's a third command center building. I swear, where'd that starport go? It's probably right here. There it is.
If it's
Yeah.
Mass Ravens, I don't know.
If it's mass
I don't know
ravens,
what to
he
say anymore.
needs a third and fourth base still, and he doesn't have it. He just won't have the gas really to produce more than a couple ravens, but it's the possibility. Like, auto turret got re-added into the game. One of my favorite units
Yeah,
to just be a
and
jerk
it's
with.
back. Yeah, play a jerky unit.
It's really all it is.
I will say it's very annoying to deal with. But they did decrease the range on it to like 1, I believe. So it has to be right on top of wherever it's going to be dropping that. So a little bit better.
I'm shocked that none of these overloads are spreading creep. Like, he could deny this command center for such a long period of time, extra, but he just wasn't doing it.
Yep.
I think getting the overlord killed might spark him to do it with the other bases, but for now, he's just
Maybe
sitting
has
over.
them selected.
Planetary at the third. Not a big surprise, especially with a mech player. What is actually coming out of the starport? Have we seen anything? Vikings. Oh, that wasn't even a tech lab. It was a reactor. So the high sec auto tracking is just for the planetary, which makes some sense.
7 minute and 50-second hive on the way. Not the
I,
earliest hive, but a pretty freaking early hive.
I mean, Sangchu's he's got a 70 supply lead at this point. And he's like, well, you're gonna let me get up to 80 drones without attacking me once? I'll take it. Whatever. I'll
Yeah.
get to hive. No problem. See what happens from there. I guess he's he go to Ultra Broodlord? Yep. He's got the Spire on the way. Uh,
Why not?
+2 melee attack coming out as well. No upgrades still for the Terran player, but he does have, actually, he's got all three. Oh, wait, no, that's the, what is that one? I don't even know what that is. I'm so bad at this game. Is that the Cyclone lock-on ability, I think?
That's the Cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Cyclone upgrade, I think.
I thought so. +1/+1 did finish for the mech units. Well, mech ground units, at least. And he's getting building
Sangchu's
armor.
maxed.
Yes. Sangchu is maxed at 9 minutes, and no one's attacked anything. This is great. But hey, he just got, I mean, Sangchu just got out of a ZVT series. So he's got a little bit of warm-up on that, at least. But obviously, Papa is a completely different player, I imagine, um, than
Yeah.
Terran
Look at
Lord
this.
was. Jeez.
Surround, he's sang up.
He's just going everywhere.
Oh, he's gonna run right into.
Yeah, those didn't do anything.
Yeah. That's okay though. It's free supply at this point. I mean, what does he care if he loses a couple of wings? He's got Broodlords, on deck.
That's,
Corruptors on the
yeah,
way. Greater Spire
wow.
almost. It's just started, but still.
I mean, how many Vikings? There's 4 Vikings, there's 2 Thors, and I mean, hey, Papa made Thors work pretty well against the Terran player. It'd be kind of just a matter
Yeah.
if he's able to do that against the Zerg or not. Um, Gosh, I cannot believe how quickly Sangchu got up the hive. He's just taken every base now. I think if this is the way that Sangchu likes to play, he's gonna take it all day. Like, I don't care if you're going mech.
Yeah.
You're gonna let me do this. Fine. I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Definitely abusable by BeardPapa, but if, as long as he lets him do this, I mean, Jesus, we're not even 10 minutes in, or we're not even. No, we are 10 minutes in, but still, get
He's
the
even like,
idea. We are. He doesn't even care about these units.
no.
He's just like, whatever. Just see what you got.
Does he even have roach speed?
Hey, look at that. No, he doesn't.
It
Does not have any roach speed.
doesn't even have roach speed. It's like those roaches are going really, really slow.
8 brute lords.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he has the 4 Vikings,
Yeah, but how many corruptors are still
but
going
he
to be
has
here?
4 Vikings.
There's only going to be three
Adrenal
corruptors,
glands.
so
3 corruptors.
just denying the base here with the roaches. Smart, obviously. Adrenal glands coming up, +3 melee attack coming up, so Ultralisk or just pure lings can be a thing as a counter. Broodlords are going to be flying in here. There's not a lot to deal with them, but I mean there is some. There's the Vikings. There's not a lot of corruptors around. So this could be painful.
There's some Thors. And those upgraded cyclones are doing something.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's definitely going to help. I'm surprised how few corruptors he has. I think he got a little too overzealous, but getting the Lynx on top of the Thors, doing a little bit of damage here to those. SAV's pulled off to actually repair those Thors. Broodlords still firing away, but Vikings as well just fired away. One Viking does go down, but I think all the Corruptors are gone. All the Corruptors gone. 6 more are about to pop, though. And a lot of SCVs. No, only 2 died. That's not bad. Queens, what are you doing?
Queens are here to transfuse
Supply
as
is
the creep
even.
pushes.
How did this
Yeah,
happen?
creep pushing
Oh, there
closer.
we go. 98 Lings on the way. Oh my
98
lord.
lings.
Transfusers going down like crazy.
Yeah, they are
Broodlords are staying
definitely
alive.
real.
Queens are trying to take care of the Vikings at this point. They're actually getting shot by the Planetary. They kind of need to pull back a little bit at least. A couple more Corruptors going to swing on in. Only 3 Vikings left. More Corruptors coming in. 3
Here
Broodlords
comes the
left.
cleanup crew.
Oh my lord.
There's a lot of lings, and they
Hey, he's
do a
going
lot
to
of
tap out
damage.
there. He will tap out there. So congrats to him. I'm actually going to restart my client real quick because that logos mod I sent you earlier. Um,
Yeah.
the UR logo had the wrong path on the small logo, so the team logo in the bottom left where the names are isn't showing up correctly. So hopefully I fixed it in the middle of doing all those things, and I didn't twitch the wrong. There we go. Get back to this scene, eh? So hopefully it'll be back for the next game. I didn't even tell the players why I logged off. It's like, yeah, peace, guys. I'm done. You get to invite me back to party.
I am not the party leader.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that NyQuil I took earlier is showing up a little bit. But
That'll happen.
at least I don't feel like crap anymore.
That's good.
I also drink tea at the same time, so it's this weird kind of interaction between the two. Like, take something that makes you want to pass out, and drink something that makes you stay a little awake.
Yep. Why not?
And Camera actually said in chat that Sangchu has only played as EVT so far in this tournament. So he's
So
well
he's
versed
definitely well
thus
prepared.
far.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Now I don't have anything. Oh well. Okay, well, did I kill it? I must have killed it. Oh well. Not gonna make the players wait. There we go. Both players are
They
ready.
are ready.
It's gonna have to go without logos, at least for this match. At least for this. Oh gosh. It may have been in the process of like resaving and second game's going to be on Catalyst. This is a best of 5, so there is no chance of it actually ending just yet. Yeah, now both players are showing up as nothing. This is nice. Anyway, spawning here in the top left in green, our Zerg player, Macro God, it's Sangchu.
And in the bottom right for CT6, down 1. See if we can bring a game back here. BeardPapa. So what do you think? What do you think BeardPapa's going to do here? I think maybe being a little more aggressive could help.
Yeah, definitely could be. The sitting back game didn't work for him. I really
Definitely
think he
not.
wanted to be aggressive. I don't know. It's weird because he got that blue flame so quickly, but did it look like he was just like expecting this all in? He built those extra 2 bunkers. He had the tanks set up the way he did. So maybe he's just a little
Yeah.
off kilter. Yeah. So we'll have to see, but I don't know. I want to see more aggression out of him, especially considering uh, things that he did in the Terran games that we saw, which were pretty freaking cool, to be
Yeah.
honest. So hopefully he does it again.
Yeah. We'll see. He does have a gas now, a little bit earlier than last time. So I think BeardPapa will be able to do something a little different. I'm sure we'll see something a little different. There's that reactor. Reactor, no Reaper.
And that is just a scary way to play. But Songchu, three hatches almost immediately. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, if this is your go-to Terran opener and it wins you the game, it wins you games the way it did last game. Why not?
Yeah. Very greedy, but very good, obviously,
So that's a pretty quick
especially against his
factory.
opponent.
Well, not quick factory, but without any other units out, it just seems like it's a quick
Yeah.
factory because nothing got built first. First, but a couple
Hmm.
marines gonna come out. Uh, you could snipe some overlords if necessary, if they can actually get around. But see where Sangcho actually places things. He has one overlord that's in a kind of precarious position, but it should be able to escape to the high ground over the, I don't know, the water dome thing if it needs to. Is there any gas? Okay, he does have gas, so he's getting. He will at least get speed, Songchu, but let's see if he pulls out again after he actually mines 100 gas. Yeah, he's pulled out. A little over 100, but I guess we'll forgive him.
Yeah.
Oh. I think he's trying to poke, but you know, 4 Marines aren't really scared of those Marines. The factory actually got a tech lab, though it's not producing anything just yet. The starport is coming up as well, so a nice 1-1 setup here for the Terran player. Uh, so again, he's hoping probably to do a little more damage in the early game than letting his opponent get up to 80 drones with no
Yeah, I would, I
repercussions.
would, I would definitely hope so. I mean, this is definitely an abusable position if BeardPapa decides to take advantage of that. But I just don't know, what is he planning on doing here? Where does that tech lab actually go down? Is it on the? It is on the starport. So another starport coming
Oh,
down as well. So
mass banshees?
mass banshees. This could be with hyperflight road.
Yeah, we need the.
I think he needs a fusion core for that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you
Or did
do.
they remove?
Oh,
You do?
did they remove that? No, I'm pretty sure they added it back. I think they removed it and then added it back in.
Yeah.
Because it's just ridiculous to let them get speed that quickly. But I mean, it's not a huge
Yeah.
investment. Fusion cores don't take forever to build. It's a long one, but if you would have, I don't know. I mean, regardless,
Maybe if you
two
started it a little
units
earlier, it
are,
would have been.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Two banshees at a time. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good.
That Fourth
Forgot
hatchery.
who
Jeez, the fourth hatchery's halfway,
popularized it. Yeah.
75% done at 5 minutes.
How
Ugh.
does this happen? I feel like I would never. This
What?
no Terran I've ever played would ever let me let me
Yeah.
do this.
Well, that's the price that Papa pays for not building Hellions, not building Reapers, and yeah, I guess it is gonna be Hyperflight because the Fusion Core is on the way. Cloak's gonna be finished here
Yeah.
pretty soon. He's gonna have to reveal his Banshees, unless he just wants to wait until he has
Yeah.
Hyperflight and like 12 Banshees.
Yeah. I mean, you can pull them together here.
But if he does that, at that point, I'm pretty sure Sangchu would be on Hive. So yeah, he's going to Lair currently. And he's still on just the one gas? No, he's on three at least. So four. Okay, four gases.
Yep. The fusion core will finish here, and we see hyperflight rotor soon. Unless he's gonna make battle cruisers, so never mind. Battle cruiser,
Oh, okay.
two
Uh,
base battle cruiser.
see, one of my issues with doing something like this, so you build the banshees. You kind of force spore crawlers. You force maybe more queens. So you're forcing a tech path that's going to counter your next tech path.
Yeah.
The banshees are still going to get work done because it's two of them against single queens. But a couple more queens are going to pop on here. Oh, almost kills one.
God.
Huge
Careful.
amount of lings here. Trying to run in, but they're not going to get anything done. If there were actually, oh jeez,
There's a tank here and a.
he's just, I,
Yeah,
it's
you know
okay.
what? That's
It's like, okay, go for it. Oh go!
the tank.
It's just the one tank. It's just some Marines. I mean, he's at the very least, he's gonna kill a lot of SCVs here. And actually, I mean, it's just a few Marines at this point. Banshees are trying to get their way back. There's three of them actually now, but Banshee's gonna do that pretty slowly. And now the BC is revealed. Oof. I mean, that's such a smart play by Sangchu, because you run into a tank in a bunker. Who's gonna keep going against that? Who
Oh
does?
no, and it's not a wall.
Oh.
The engineering bay built in the wrong location. He's gonna defend this still, but
He's lost quite a few workers here. I mean, it's 74 workers to 41. Is there a third command center? I don't think there's a third command center.
he
And
can
there's a fifth
teleport right
base.
now.
He
Maybe
does.
going to the main would be the place to be, as he's teleporting right on top of the just complete spire.
He doesn't have Yamato research just yet, though. So you can't use that, but, I mean, that's two battle cruisers against individual queens. There's 5 queens that are going to be popping in now with a good amount of transfuse energy. The high energy queen is actually out front. But he's going to still just chase us away as fast as he can. Nope, loses one. And corruptors.
And corruptors are the counter. Yamato would have been nice, but
Yeah.
again, with this type of build, you definitely need a lot of.
Ah, the SCVs are repairing the.
God, they are not dying.
There's things everywhere right now, but not a lot of it's doing a lot of damage here for Papa, and he's losing a lot. He's actually just gonna tap out now. So it's gonna be 2-0 for Sangchu.
Thank you, xCloud, for confirming. You don't need a fusion core for hyperflight.
And neither of us play Terran enough to know that. I really,
That's
I
right.
really hope he's wrong. I just hope he's wrong, just for the sake of being wrong. I hope he's wrong. Okay. Trying to think if I want to try and quit again. I really don't want to, but where are you? Reset once again. I'm gonna wait to actually save until I'm actually out of the game. I think I just screwed something up in the script and it's broken. But the league logos were working still, so I don't know. The joy of all this new equipment that I bought. Everything is rather quick. Even despite streaming and recording at the same time. It's okay,
In the
XCloud.
computer.
I'll forgive you. Yeah, I got a. I just upgraded my motherboard, processor, and RAM because I
Nice.
had to because I was on a very old AMD chip.
What'd you get?
I got an i5, and then I have 16 gigs of RAM now.
Nice.
Blackpink is third. I really want to see Papa pull something out that's aggressive and hilarious because thus far the Terran games were awesome. I love those Terran games from him, but he looks to be kind of playing a little, I don't know, scared, which is strange because he's done so well so far in this tournament. For being one of the
Yeah.
lower level players, yeah, it didn't work again. So we're gonna have blue squares as teams, so I apologize for that, but whatever. We still got the league logos. That's what matters, right?
That is what matters.
Totally. I'm that big poop emoji in the middle of the map.
That's the biggest and most important
All
thing
right.
to have ready.
But going into possibly the last map of this, well, of this tournament actually. This is the grand final. It is a best of five, but one player is up 2-0. So this is championship point at this point for Sangchu. Me spawning into Blackpink is going to be our third map. If we get to it, oops, Eastwatch will be next, and then Abio, whatever, Genesis is the next one up.
Yep.
But for now, here we are spawning in the top right in green. Our Zerg player from Team Unrivaled looking to close this tournament out. It's Sangchu.
And in the bottom left, with a couple of BC's last game, see if he can get something done here. BeardPapa playing for CTsix. I like the idea he had last game, but I
Yeah,
think it just you got to like have a little bit of harass early game with that.
speaking of early game harass.
Speaking of BeardPapa with with the builds, man.
Love it. I don't care. It's great. Um, here's a problem. Uh, this is the normal third, right? Would you consider
For
this the
Terran,
normal?
yeah.
Well, is this the normal third for a Zerg player on this map?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yes, for Zurich, yes, it's definitely
Yeah. Remember
third.
how Songchu's been going really quick third bases?
Yep, he's probably gonna walk right into this
Yep.
as he tries to build his.
But I mean,
Oh,
he's
there it is.
yeah, there it goes.
Drone's coming out.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's well, it's gonna be a lot of units regardless. It's only 2 racks. I'm assuming he's gonna continue building barracks over here. Yep. Hello.
Oh, I can't build this here. Okay. For a second, I thought he was just gonna go build a third at the
Yeah.
fourth location. Anyway,
Is he gonna pull any drones to deal with this, or he just like doesn't care? He's not gonna pull anything to deal with this. He thinks he's fine.
mm,
I mean, he's gonna see that bunker, and there's already a marine out. Second bunker. Oh, SCV does go down though, so that's actually a pretty big help. There come the
well,
drones.
now he pulls
A
them.
little late,
But
but
the barracks. I mean, not the barracks. The bunker's done now.
yeah, that's a problem. Yep, can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I don't know. This is gonna be rough because
tinlings are on the way. A couple of them are gonna die immediately though. There's a queen on the way, a spine crawler. He's just gonna have to wait. Oh, losing the overlord would be terrible too. I think BeardPapa
I'm gonna
knows
try to
that,
get it.
but at the same time he has to be careful about doing that. He did lose one of his SCVs, so he only has one to repair while one was building. Actually, smart decision there by Sangchu. He's gonna try to get around and just pick off reinforcements. And actually, BeardPapa rather supply bucket. He's just gonna live to go home. I think he's happy with if he can get this hatchery, which it looks pretty likely. I guess he's gonna count that as a win.
Yeah. Got the SCVs in there repairing. Look at that.
This hatchery is doomed. And even if the hatchery doesn't go down at this point, Sangchu is losing a lot. He's lost drones, he's lost lings, which is larva, losing the queen even. Honestly, would have thought maybe just pulling out, staying in your main, going roaches, trying to break out of that container.
Drops the
walking
mule. I don't know if that's a repair mule, but
Yeah, I think it
I
is.
believe it really is.
Yeah. I don't think someone who's down 2-0 is gonna beat him right now.
No.
It's not beat him anyway. Whatever. He's not even able to get the one
Look at this.
bunker. Wow, that
What
is
a
a
way to stop the macro-oriented play of
yeah.
Sangchu by
Again, it's we saw this in the third game against Purge. It's good understanding of a series by Papa. That
yeah.
third game, he knew that okay, the last two games I've gone these builds that are super um, I don't know, greedy, and I don't get many units. So the one thing that's going to kill me right now is the proxy, and he scouts for it, and he gets it, and it wins him the game. What's
Yep.
Papa going to do over here with this SCV? I'm worried about it.
I don't know. I hope it doesn't do anything crazy.
I feel like
But
it's going to be like a factory or something.
yeah,
Is Sangchu just going to bust at this point? Does he have to just bust at this point? I feel like he
I
has
think he
to,
feels like he has to. Yeah.
but
I don't know if he.
there's still a bunker.
Yeah. How's he gonna get around this?
Oh, he's going to go
He's
for
gonna have to
this
kill it.
bunker though.
Okay. All right.
He's not going to kill them. Well, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And now there's Hellions out as well, so he's going to lose an extra Overlord. Rough game for Sangchu. I mean, 38 supply to 15. I can't count him out because Sangchu is such a good player. But it's about everything that could go wrong went wrong for the
Yeah.
Zerg player here. So Papa's looking
Yeah.
in good shape, but he does have to close the game out still, which can be a very difficult thing to do.
And now we have Hellions and a
Gosh, it's just
medevac
nothing.
and an armory.
Hellbats, yep. Painful units. When you don't
Yeah.
have anything to deal with it. You can have
Yeah.
one, maybe two queens by the time that gets over there. He's gonna have basically no lings because he's trying to pump out some drones and he's down workers even. He's just doing what he can to find a way to come back in this game, but it's gonna be a really rough hole for him coming up here in just a few moments.
Aliens are waiting in the corner. Gonna check. See if there's a third. There is nothing here but two lings and a queen
I
to
was gonna say
defend
he
against this.
could block for a moment, but I mean it's Hellbats. There's a medevac. I feel like once he sees this, it'll take a couple moments and he might say, okay, yeah, that's it.
There,
But he's gonna make
there's too
Banelings. He's gonna
much.
make the defense. He wants to 3-0 this. That's his desire.
Yeah. Oh,
Three
I think
Banelings.
I'm just gonna call it. I think BeardPapa might have this one.
Three Banes and a Queen. Some drones against a lot of Terran.
Every one of those Banes can connect, and I think that BeardPapa would still have this.
Yep. There goes everything, and
Good game.
GG. BeardPapa will not go down with a sweep. He's gonna go ahead and
Oh, sorry. I
take
think
them
that's
out.
gonna. That should you know kick Sangchu a little bit there to maybe not play so greedy the
Yeah.
next game here.
Maybe I should actually build a pool. Maybe I should get some gas and
Yeah.
get some speed, or at least have the option to break out of a contain like that if I actually need to. Which is really
Yeah.
was just the problem. He had no real way of getting out of that. I mean, it's so strange that you would see, you see those two racks and you don't pull drones to stop the bunker.
Yeah.
But
Definitely. That's really the way to deal with it. You see the building bunker, you just pull down a couple of drones or a whole bunch of drones and click on that building bunker. But, maybe he thought he would have it with just the lings and so forth.
yeah, I mean, it's also somewhat rare that a Terran's going to throw the extra bunker up there and even be able to get it up, especially
It's
once
true.
second SCV was killed by a drone. So it would have been even more difficult for Papa to actually get that up in the first
Yeah.
place. So having just some lings and the queens and the spine crawler eventually to kind of tear that wall down a little bit would have been more possible. But with the additional second bunker, that's a little bit different of a story. So Papa, with the 2 racks, does take map number 3. Puts himself on the board. So we'll have to see what he does. And again, I think aggression is the way to go if you're Papa in this series. He did ask for just a minute, so we're just kind of waiting on him to get back before we can get into the next map, which is going to be on Eastwatch.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, but judging by the way BeardPapa played TVT, aggression seems like the way to go
Oh yeah,
for him at least. I mean, he seems to know what to do there. Micro's pretty good too, so we'll see what happens. BeardPapa is ready.
let's go. Who's
Let's
that?
go. And again, still match point here for Sangchu, but BeardPapa showing that it's not going to go down without a fight for sure. As we go over to Eastwatch, it's definitely, like I said before, a more defense-oriented map. A lot of different pathways to block. Dustin Brado would be loving this one. The amount of rocks you can break down.
Indeed. And spawning here in the bottom left of Eastwatch, our green Zerg player, he is still on championship points. From Team Unrivaled, it's Sangchu.
And up here in the top right, playing for CTsix with the 2 racks. See if he can do some crazy shit. It's BeardPapa.
How dare
Not
you
really.
say, how dare you say shit in the shit show tournament?
How dare I say shit in this shit show? Those TVTs were all shit shows. I tell you, the
They
fights
were actually,
back and forth
I
were
think there's some pretty
crazy.
solid
I mean,
games on those TVTs, so
yeah, I mean, but just the amount of back and forth and crazy happenings in those games, I loved it.
not
But
quite
this is
as aggressive a stance this time, yeah. Just the 1 grass, 1 gas, 1 racks. Actually, well, I mean, that's more aggressive than BeardPapa has been, at least. Want to see what if he actually
yeah.
builds a unit out of the barracks first, or if he goes for an add-on first.
We'll see. But what is Sangchu gonna do? Do you think you think he's gonna just go get his third base? Sure is. Doesn't care.
Is this actually like a standard TVZ build coming out now? That's 1 racks. He's got a Reaper on the way. He's expanding as the Reaper starts. Expanding. There he
Yeah.
goes. Expanding as the Reaper starts. Had to wait for 400 minerals there. So it's just kind of the old school way to play. So we see the depot and then the factory coming up afterwards. Reactor factory, Hellions. Which, I mean, again, against Sangchu is probably the way to go. You get to have something to deal with the fact that he likes to get a ton of drones super early.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. See the reactor go down? No doubt. Oh, there's a barracks. So maybe
Okay.
we'll be seeing that standard bio play at a BeardPapa.
Wasn't this what Purge did against somebody earlier? No, I didn't watch that game. I can't remember who it was then.
There was
Somebody.
a. I think it was it Purge? Somebody did
It was
the
it
two
was Mayani.
medevacs
Oh,
range up.
it was Mayani against Pickle earlier.
Oh, right, right,
That's what
right.
that was.
So yeah, that's a standard bio play. You know, way to get into the macro play. But again, Sangchu on those 3 bases, drone, drone, drone right now, and he's gonna know. He's gonna scout this and see. Okay, you have a reactor on the barracks.
Yeah, it's kind of frightening throwing Overlord in there that early when you see a
Yeah,
reactor barracks. You probably assume there's some Marines around. Take you out. He doesn't want to lose it just yet. And it's just such a large main base. There's so much room you have to actually get around to scout that. But yeah, Stim already on the way for Papa. Factory on the way. Gotta assume the start will be up right after that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's
It's
reacting
a
again.
reactor.
No starport just yet. Still
So what we
just
see in Armory.
drones. Still just drones. Yeah, still just drones right now from Sangchu. He's up to 42 and he's got 6 more that are about to pop here. So, I don't know. How many queens does he actually have? He's got 3 queens, so this is so greedy to play like this. 3 queens, 4 lings, 48 drones. Huh.
Yeah, he's just gonna take that. Oh wow, well, pretty far away, but theoretically he would be taking that starport, hopping it over to the reactor, get the 2 medevacs going. So by the time his Marines are all finished, he can just fly across the map. Nice timing, but Hellions. And there is an armory, so it will be a Marine Hellbat timing, it looks like.
It worked out pretty well in the last game, and against the way that Songchu seems to like to play, where he's just flooding a lot of lings, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Stem, probably combat shield with 2 medevacs and what, 4 Hellbats? 6 Hellbats maybe at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, be a pretty decent way to go into a Zerg player's base. Again, it's going to kind of depend on if Songchu's able to actually get in and scout much of this. Um, did see the Hellion, so he knows that those are there, but it's really about it. Uh, the entire series,
He
even in
does already
TvT,
have a Roach Warren, too.
yeah,
So that's going to be pretty good for dealing with bats.
it's just a matter of if he actually will make some roaches, because he's still just droning away.
That is true. And he's got a 4th base on the way, a macro hatch in the main base just finished up.
It's kind of scary. He's got 7 larvae right now, and that's it. And he's not
Yeah,
building army units. He's still just building drones. And I mean, there's 6 Hellions out on the fields, a bunch of Marines behind him. They're gonna have stem and combat shield, and nothing is being built right now.
but he
By
does
Sangchu.
scout it with that Overlord, so he's going to know this is on the way. But
Just a
he's
bunch
going
of
to catch him in the
lings.
wrong point of his larva cycle. But nope, 10 roaches on the way.
I don't know. It's
Can the Hellions get anything done before then? Hellbats are
oh,
here.
most of the lings actually run right through the Hellbats there. Take a good bit of damage. Clean up some creep while he goes, so he doesn't have to fight completely on creep, or at least completely in vision. The roaches have popped now, though. Stim is finished. The engagement is going to go down. A nice spread here by Sangchu. Kind of forcing the
Wow.
Hellbats not to do the most damage, but that's just, it's so much Terran at this point. There's not enough Zerg.
Yeah.
12 more roaches on the way, but it might be a little late.
Yep. And combat shield finishes up. Attacking from all angles here. The Hellbats are still alive. Ripping through this Zerg army. And if he can just take out the rest of these units and get into the middle and start ravaging that, that will be... Ooh. 12, 14 drones instantly going down.
A couple more medvacs
Overstim
joining as well.
Marines. So 2 more medevacs join the fray, and oof.
The funny thing is, Sangchu, he lost 14 workers. He's still up 52 to 38 workers, and now that his production is actually kicking in, he's pushing us back. And
Yeah,
that's a scary situation to be in as a Terran player, where you go, that's supposed to kill you. Why aren't you dead? Because
right.
against a lot of players, that probably does just straight up kill them. And I mean, that was a kind of a scary hold for a little bit of time there for Songchu, but he does indeed hold it. He's got 18 roaches on the map. Granted, they don't have speed, they don't have any upgrades. They do have a Carapace upgrade here. That's about it though. It's +2 Carapace? Yeah. No, it isn't. They didn't have the Carapace upgrade. They might have gotten killed.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, may have. I think they both, or at least one of the UO chambers did go down. So
Yeah, they were out front with
now
them.
he's going back home with the roaches. Look at this, 2 medevacs, nothing in them.
You're all in those roaches, buddy.
But yeah, it'll make those roaches go home. I think they just realized that
It
Beard
is it is
Papa.
still a lot of bio. Unupgraded roaches. It's too much right now. Songchi probably just wants to deny the third base. Make that
Well, he
take as
might morph a whole
long as
bunch of
possible.
Ravagers though.
Possible. Where did the lings go? I know
Hmm.
he has a bunch. Where are they? There they are. Starting to come up. Is there even? there is no Bane nest either right now, so it's just Ling and Roach. I'm assuming there's Spire coming up, so okay.
Interesting. Going to Aspire. He's still in lair. I don't see. Is an infestation pit down? Nope, there's not. So maybe Muta's. But that would be an interesting choice here.
Yeah, against this much bio
Yeah.
at this point. I think, wow, well, that Overlord kill actually supply blocks Sangchu. And he will be supply blocked for a little while because he just made a big round of roaches, which actually is pretty helpful for him. But he has to wait for some larva. Well, wait for some money, wait for some APM to build some more overlords once he recognizes that. Yeah, seven
Look at the roach
overlords.
speed on the way too.
Hey, there we go. That's an upgrade. That's so much bio. Upgrades right now for them, +1 attack, no carapace, but he does have all the bio upgrades, so stim, combat shield, and catch a shell. With some Hellbat support, Sangchu's is like, okay, that's fine, you can kill off my 5th base. I'll deal with the 4 other ones I have. Oh yeah, and his other hatchery down in the south. Doesn't want to take a bad engagement.
He's on 5 base anyway. But this is big, and the surround is good here for Biles coming in. And despite the bio armor being pretty strong here, the concave was just so good.
Yeah. About as good as Papa could do there. He pulls out with a pretty good number of units, but now Sangchu is running across the map. Speed has finished on these roaches, so they're going to get there a whole lot quicker. And there isn't even a 3rd command center, I don't think. Oh, 3rd command center is floating over to go somewhere. But I don't know if Sangchu's going to let this happen.
Yeah, it is floating over to the gold base. But man, that's a lot of Roach Ravager here. He's maxed.
Yeah, max on Roach Raptor.
And
He's almost 100 supply up, and he does see the gold base being taken with an overlord that's over there. So he's probably going to hop on over and say, yep, okay, I'll take that.
no
Oh,
tanks in sight either.
or we can just walk up to the
This,
natural domain.
oh yeah. Jumping right into the natural base. A lot of Marauders and Cyclones are going to come messy. But there is just way too much. The Biles come down and they are really good. That's it. GG. BeardPapa is going to tap out. Sangchu is going to win it.
Indeed, Sangchu will take 1st place here in the shit show tournament. So congrats to him. BeardPapa taking 2nd. Honestly, unexpected for someone in platinum or well diamond 3 to get that far, but once we saw him play, you kind of understand. It's just
Yeah.
it's different. And
Right.
if you're not aware of that,
Yeah. That'll do it. I mean,
he logged off.
yeah.
He just immediately logged off. I was saying,
Yeah, well, good games to them. Yeah, BeardPapa has got a lot of interesting builds and so forth, but later on in the macro game, it just didn't seem to work out for him. But Sangchu, with his greedy play, has proved him #1 in this tournament. Really well done.
yeah, indeed. But that is going to do it for this tournament. Thank you for those of you who have been watching for a bit of the time. Thank you again to Sauce for making it so I didn't have to talk the entire time because that would have been even worse for everyone involved, to be
Hey,
completely
no problem.
honest. uh, Especially given everything in your life events that are happening soon. So it's
Yeah, yeah,
nice to be able to get on here and catch with somebody, especially somebody
yeah.
old who's been around the league for quite a
Yeah.
long time. Um, CTL season 18 will be kicking off here in about 9 days. February 12th, yeah, 9 days. So pretty dang
Hmm.
soon. Looking to finalize the teams here in the next few days, and we'll actually announce the schedule and the 1st round matchups and everything like that. But that is indeed going to do that. Do it for this tournament. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
you go
play a
get
lot of
some rest.
StarCraft
Yeah.
anymore, but you're welcome to follow this channel. I do some more speed running. That's about it. Sauce, I don't even know if you stream anymore or not, but you're welcome to plug anything else you want to plug.
Yeah, I do stream on my own channel, twitch.tvn. slash I underscore am underscore sauce. And I also, do some casting over on the Born Gosu channel as well. So you can follow that as well at twitch.tv/. Born Gosu.
with the
But
forward
thanks for
slash.
letting me with the forward slash.
That's how you know you're old when you actually still say forward slash.
I know, seriously, Jesus Christ. But thanks a lot for letting me cast. I love casting, so this is a good opportunity. Again, thanks for everybody else watching and all the players who played.
Yep, it's a good tournament. A really nice turnout, all things considered. I'm pretty stoked that this many people came out, especially considering it was over a half the people who actually signed up actually showed up, which is pretty cool. And I think there
Yeah,
were a couple
pretty good.
people who may have been kind of around who just forgot that it existed or forgot to actually sign up. But my dog is starting to lose his mind because he hears me talking. He's like, dude, what's going on?
What
Like,
have you been
what are
doing in
you
there this whole
doing?
time?
So he's like whining and moaning and making weird noises and trying to get me to play with him. So I'm gonna go pay attention to him. You all follow his channel. Go to the Chobo Team League. Check it out, choboteamleague.com. We're basically a gold through Masters League. There's a lot of teams that will gladly recruit you for playing time. Go check it out. Go register. Thanks for hanging out. There's my dog in the camera. He's saying
Nice.
hello. So you get to see him a little bit. But yeah, thanks. Peace. See you some other time.
See ya. Thanks.